Hello, welcome back to the allotment. Well, it's March and I was walking around the other day. A friend of mine came to have a look and I was explaining my plans of moving the bench because I wanted to put a pond, and we were having a bit of a discussion about where the pond should go. And then he highlighted that on the other side of this greenhouse there is a really small patio, so why doesn't the bench go there? That would also help with, I need to change a few of the panels here, and if we put the bench directly on the other side, then I would need to cut back some of this fig tree. But by putting the bench here and then putting the pond in front of the bench, I can then be in the greenhouse filming whatever's going on in the pond. I'm close enough but far enough away to get a really good shot. So that's what I'm going to do today. In the coming week we've got a few days of really nice sunshine, and a friend has offered to come down and help me dig. So a lot's going to go on this week. So I took out some branches that I didn't want. I also took out branches that were rubbing up against each other, because that way disease will get in. So I'm quite pleased with what I've done. Well, it's the first day of digging today. We put a croquet hoop in, attached to a bit of string. You can't hardly see it there. But the plan is that the path is to start digging down by the path and just come along and not do too much on the first dig. Just about 6 foot, just up to the raspberries here. So this is the progress so far. And what's quite good is down the edge there's like one of those paving slab edges, a concrete edge. So that's been quite a good base to start from. But look at that trench, how beautiful that is. So at the top of the plot, this is where the soil is going, and this will be used at the end to then fill in the last trench. It's all yours.
the soil looking quite so good. Because this is lovely.
And then it's at this point, it's easy to level it out. But you don't suggest taking the grass out?
Well, it's an awful lot of fat. I personally would let it have another frost or two, let it rot down a little bit, then give it a proper rake. You want to knock it through about 2 or 3 times. And the big pieces of grass that haven't sort of disappeared will come out when you rake it, and the others will get hoed out. And besides, you're planting in, you're not going to sow direct onto the soil.
It looks good soil, doesn't it?
It is, it's very good soil. It's like chocolate cake right now.
So that's the first bed done with the help of Chris. Really grateful. He loves digging. And now I'm up the top end here, and I'm thinking I'm just going to clean the top of this bed, this compost, just to get rid of all that a bit, to open it up, because I need somewhere where I need to start throwing bits of twigs and things. So I think I will start here, because the shed, when I get a shed, that will go down in that corner, which will annoy the local cats and foxes, because every time I've turned up, there's been one sleeping there. Who's this, I wonder? Looks very slinky. Look at that skin. Oh look, talkative. Meow. What I'm thinking is, if I'm going to bring my compost bins to this allotment, then I may as well just wait and start cleaning this area out, because these panels are not that good and they will disintegrate, and rather than just doing a temporary bodge job, then bring in my decent compost bins here, I may as well just start cleaning this area, because I've had permission from the committee to put a shed up. So I'm going to bring the shed that you've already seen up to this allotment site. Starting to take shape. So this is where I've got to so far. I've taken down the compost bins, so there's a bit of shifting to be done because this is where the shed is going. So there's a lot of moving around. So all this compost, well, if you can call it compost, a lot of it hasn't even rotted down.